Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for achievement, custom achievement that is, honest competition. And all we have to do is take all of India. And as it seems, we're pretty close to doing that. While following a whole bunch of rules, mainly keeping Genoa the most powerful trade node in the whole wide world, which, you know, it is. We also have to stay out of everything overseas. And there's a general set of rules that make sure that we do. I'm slightly confused. Oh. I was confused by the low amount of money coming out of Ragusa, but that one was hiding in the border of the box. It's there's 1,200 ducats going in, so 431 going out, and that seemed not that great. But this seems fine. A tiny part of me is tempted to try to get Genoa above 2,000 ducats in extra trade value. Not collect, we collect more than that, but extra trade value. The other part of me is this campaign has gone very much long enough, and once we get finished up the Bahmanis we should, and then we should end. And that's probably what I'm going to go with, but if we can make some small adjustments in the meanwhile, then maybe that's interesting. One such thing might be making a claim Astrakhan again, because we do have the spy network. Home, technically I'm very close to another claim, but I don't know what I would do with it, so let's bring you home. Same goes for Montferrat. I think we already have a claim. Here we do. And grabbing land in Genoa will not directly help us increase our value in Genoa. It will increase the money we make, and we can then develop and build stuff there, so maybe increase the money that's in Genoa, but it's not really super interesting. Astrakhan is a bit more interesting, so once this diplomat is back, let's say in a day, we could at least check whether we can threaten war for Astrakhan. You have friends, but your friends aren't really people, are they? If I were to say I want Astrakhan, you'll give it to me. Sure, there's some AE. Who gives a hoot? Let's check the Commonwealth, but we should be fine. Yeah, I mean, they hate us, but we have no AE here, so that's, oops, absolutely fine. So let's tell them that Astrakhan should really be mine. And I want it because there's a center of trade there, and if we have more trade power in Astrakhan, then that's more money in Genoa. Not break alliance, let's threaten war again. Threaten war, Astrakhan, give. Thank you very much. With a fort too. Let's core it. And trade company at question mark. Astrakhan is not a state. Right, Sarai is in a trade company, yeah, so we add Astrakhan as well. Interesting to see what that does to Astrakhani trade power, because in theory I want to send the money from Persia to Astrakhan, then to Crimea, into Constantinople. But our trade power in Crimea and in Astrakhan is not quite as great as I would like it to be. Now there's stuff we can do in Crimea. Is that actually true? None of these are actually centers of trade. I thought I could do a bunch of centers of trade upgrading Crimea, but that's not really true. Could make Tbilisi into level 3 center of trade, I suppose. Let's see what happens to Astrakhan here, and whether that can be a thing we can do. Otherwise, I probably want to do set of trade upgrades in Ragusa. I'm definitely going to do one. I don't know that there's a list of the amount of level 3 centers of trade I have, unfortunately. I don't know where that would be. Because we can have one per merchant that we have. We have 26 merchants, so we probably have some room, but I don't know that we actually do. So, because obviously if I have a lot of space, then leveling up. I mean, Ragusa has to be good. There's still a lot of money lost in Ragusa. Let's just put Belgrade to level 3. That'll be neat. And I mean, Aleppo loses some money, but not tons, and most of it goes to Alexander. The money that's missing goes to Alexandria, where we have decent trade power. So that's probably alright. And I know I'm wasting quote-unquote time here on doing this. But I mean, this is a campaign about trade. I want to at least put some effort into it. Not doing level 3s here. I might want them, but I don't know yet. And I definitely want the level 2s wherever I can get them. I've apparently been slacking on that quite a bit. Any more for any more? Sure, there's some in India, yep. I mean, we should have extreme dominance of trade power in India, and if we look at these trade power margins here, we do, but it's not as dominant as one might want it to be. We cannot upgrade you? Do I not own you? Oh. Right. We have land up here that we took from our subject, and that is neither in a trade company because we have cores on it, so I didn't want to put it in a trade company. But it's also not in a state because we are way over our limit, which is kind of daft. Should be one or the other. But, you know, work and thinking and stuff. Sure, I don't mind spending half an hour on a video where just to Excel. I keep saying Excel because even though the program's name is the same in German, the Germans tend to say Excel and not Excel. If you were wondering about that, which you probably weren't, but hey. If you didn't see that, I did a whole video on innovativeness and why I think it sucks. Well, no, it's fine. I just don't think you should spend monarch points or take technology ahead of time just in order to get innovativeness in most situations. You're hiding that level 3 cent of trade there, Hormuz, but I can't do anything about that because it's not even mine. Commonwealth no longer valid rival, but that might just be the beginning of the recording here. Let's see what happens next month. Yeah, there they go again. Only possible rival. Which still confuses me because Spain is more powerful than they are, but you know, reasons. So what's the plan here? Plan is to attack Jharkhand in 35. Not because I care about Jharkhand, but because Bahmanis is allied to Jharkhand. Our Bahmani truce is until 45. If we attack Jharkhand in 35 and peace Bahmanis out immediately, which we should be able to do, essentially immediately, not quite obviously, then we can reduce our truce time by 5 years and therefore finish up 5 years earlier. Oh, I was also thinking that maybe my boats don't want to be in the Bengal node because we have decent trade power on the Bengal node as it stands, but we might be interested in going to Malacca instead. I'm gonna see. Ideally, when we send our boats to Malacca, more money comes out of Bengal to Doab. Or mostly Doab. That's not happening. So if we don't get more than 150.5 ducats out of this, then I'm going to put the boats back into Bengal. These are not the right boats, are they? Oh, they are. They somehow merged. I mean, I probably merged them, but I didn't exactly mean it, did I? Go to Malacca. And my heavies can go and, I don't know, sit in this place here, right? I made for you. Srikakulam. Get in there. Let's see what that Malacca node does for us. Money is more already. Excellent. Questions, do we take attrition here? But we don't seem to be. I think we took 1 tick of attrition on the way there, but now we're fine. Now I want to build a whole bunch more boats for you. But... fine. Let's go through the motions. I hate this. I mean, I don't think you should optimize the game for late game insanity like this, right? None of what I'm doing is necessary or normal. So I don't need a great, well, I would love a great interface for this. But I can see why you wouldn't put any effort into making one. But I would like to do something like shift click the recruit to fleet button or something like that, so that you just build boats in essentially any available province, maybe with some sort of reason, like not build boats in Genoa for my Indian fleet, but otherwise just grab a huge radius or something. That's 2 more traders. Maybe because we had these centers of trade come in that I just spent a tiny bit of money on. 2 more traders, what do I do with you? Let's wait a month, see if they're real. They seem to be real. I think I saw a place that was decent. And there's some money in human here. I am steering in every place that matters over here, right? I'm not steering in Deccan. Now we don't know about the care about the output of Deccan, and there's only one output here. But I do want my trade multiplier here, I think. So let's send Paolo. And then any other place that looks like it needs a nice little hand there. Astrakhan is at 80% now, 79%. It's pretty decent. Don't know if that's good enough though. Might be able to upgrade some more sense of trade to make it even more oomphy. Let's go not here. Well, Lhasa isn't the worst. It's pretty bad. Let's go human instead. It's at least 17 ducats there that I'm not getting. And it's an inland trade node steering towards an inland trade node. That doesn't give you any double benefit. It's just that either one of those options would give me a bonus for putting a merchant there. Having 2 doesn't change anything, at least as far as I'm informed. Now, put them centers of trade into them Astrakhan nodes. You and Astrakhan itself. No. Oh, you're just the estuary. You're not actually center of trade. There's very little center of tradage in Astrakhan. Huh. Just the one. Oh, I might also be able to plop down some more trading posts. Not that the game is a good interface for showing me that I can. Yeah, let's just put some into definitely all these Indian provinces. We have the admin, right? We don't have to worry about admin. No. Tech is super far away, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So Golconda, grab yourself a trading post. Belifrey, get a trading post. Katak. Don't get a trading post? Get a trading post. Just hard to find buttons sometimes. What about Dundar? Get that trading post. And then this very nice place in Kambat already has one. Here we have a bunch of level 1 center of trades, but they have the state issue. Banu also has the state issue. Do I technically have room? No. No room here for a trading post. What about Samarkand though? Surely you can have one. No? No. Anything else that might be new? Hormuz, I don't think is new. No. Okay. Don't tell me I don't have one in Crimea. I do. Alright. Get that trade value up. What's going on? Give me that. Do you care about the cardinal administration? I don't super care about 10 prestige. So why not? So screw those heretics. Give me more mercantilism. Thank you very much, Mr. Popeman. That's what I have you for. Make me money. Like any proper pope should. Now, how's that money looking? 1750. Oh, we're so close. Loose ducats gain production. Yes, please. Any more money I can spend for having more money? Yes. Let's build all these manufactories, please. And I think I just recently, that's not the money I care about, I just recently did a spam of stock exchange stuff, but Koti gets one, Kathmandu, oops, some other place also gets one, sure, why not? Get a bunch of those things. More trade value, please. And I'm pretty sure I recently did a pass on the state edicts, right? Not state edicts, these things. Oh, but state edicts. Also, there's room here, apparently. Plop down some more buildings. Because money is irrelevant. Yeah, give me those two. State edicts. I mean, we have infinite money, right? Why wouldn't I just... Instead of all this gosh darn encouraged development that we have been having going on, why don't we just protect trade everywhere? Actually, there was a faster way to do this. Now, a lot of these places probably don't matter as far as protecting trade goes. Defensive edict. Because we already have insane amounts of trade power there. And some of the places that would matter probably are not on this list because we don't have them stated. But still, I mean, oops, this might just send a bit more money towards me. And that's all that matters. And honorably few indeed, yeah, give me that prestige. Show me how the money looks. Doesn't seem to have changed much without spam. One more tick. And just go down a bunch. Just went down a bunch. Not sure what I did wrong. I mean, tons of things that change. Potentially, Jack Kant, how are you doing? You're tributary to Ming. We gotta get our Ming War after all. Would be kind of funny. Money is always good. I mean, yes, and it's true. Just give me that money. Just show me the money, man. Lose tradition or lose Diplo power? Rip Diplo power. Gonna do the first set of... Nah, let's wait for the boats to be fully built. We don't actually care about making money over time. We just care about the end sum. So I can wait for all my boats to be built and then send them all. Because I'm lazy like that. I actually went over naval force limit. Not to worry. We also lost a merchant again. Can I maybe have one of my trade companies helped out? Oh, I might actually have screwed one over with the edict thing. Like the Ligurian Mashrik company. Because if I turned on edicts in a bunch of places, then their relative stuff may have gone down. Yeah, this is Basra. That's probably what happened. I want that merchant back. What can I do to Basra? Well, Baghdad. Baghdad is stated. It's good and bad. Basra is also stated. Yeah. You can see how it's tough for you. I'm gonna give you a level 3 center of trade here. Can you do anything else? No, I give you a stock exchange. Surely a stock exchange in Al-Katif must be good, right? What does the thing say about it? The macro builder. Oh, it does say it's very good. How did I not build this? I mean, clearly it got better when I upgraded the center of trade, but... Definitely something I want. Things I'm also very tempted to upgrade Basra and Baghdad. And then we don't get the merchant anymore. Not that money flowing out of Basra is a problem. We don't need extra centers of trade. I don't think they add any multipliers there. And there's my merchant back already. What did we get back? Oh, we already got Basra back. It wasn't too tough. And it got removed from where? Probably from human? No. What's the other one I was doing? Deccan, right? Yeah. Transfer trade power, Lorenzo. Now the really interesting question is whether, well, really, wow, it's so interesting, is whether I can get Astrakhan to the point where it's worth steering there. Probably not quite there yet, but let's see. I'm gonna give it one more month to take to see what's going on. 2788 ducats, 2806 ducats. There goes the truce to Jakant. Sorry. Out of time for these things. Get to work. Get to work. Get ready to work. And this should be fine. I'm gonna give you a general. Here comes the general. Mr. Gentile. Let's get over there, and then you folks might have... why not the Busca person? You get that guy. Now, if I declared war here, would the Ming come in? They would. Even though they're malevolent. I think this war is still worth it. Maybe not in human time, but in game time it's probably worth it. It does mean that we're gonna fight the Ming. But, I mean, paper tigers and all that, right? Right. Maybe we get some folks closer to the Ming then. And see what we can see. But first, everybody get moving. Might not have to do tons of fighting here against the Ming. But some certainly won't be... Oh, Afghanistan's also going to come in. That's going to be fine, though. We have people in most places that the Afghani might care about. Alright. Declare. Take Hugo. I'm not actually here for you. Sorry, Ming. Ming. Jakant. You're just a pawn in my game. Ahaha. Go there, go there, go there. Go there. Go there. And everything else will sort itself out. Detach, crush the capital. Siege the rest. And see if you ever get to see any Ming troops. Afghanistan went there. Yeah, if you want to go ham for a while. I suppose that is your prerogative. As I don't get tired of saying. Let's grab all our boats. Let's grab... Isn't it control? Is it alt? No, it's control. I probably just dragged out of the screen there. Over on top of a UI element. No. Nope. Don't want you. Don't want you. I guess I do want everybody else. Meet up in, I don't know. Cost of... The cost? Yes. The coast of Coromandel. I mustn't forget that we have one objective here. Privateers of the Commonwealth. I don't actually care too much, though. Well, maybe. How much are you privateering me? Probably not a lot. And where? There's no privateering going on in Ragusa, which is just crazy to me. Where's that privateering going on? Oh, 100 guns per privateering. In Alexandria? I mean, you do you. Maybe it's sort of a balance of relative trade power? Goes into that calculation? I don't know. Seems like you would go to a place with a lot of money. But I mean, then I might be a bit obsessed with money, so... Who knows? Dangos Sonpur, this is my peace deal to the Bahmanis. Out of interest, could I just take all your stuff? I could. I really don't see why I shouldn't. The plan was to take a thingamabobtruce, a white piece, and to then deal with the Jakandi afterwards. Oh, I didn't screw my screen here. No. Anyway, gonna have to live with it. So plan was to just attack the Jacani to piece out the Bahmani quickly for a white piece, so that we can then come back later. But honestly, I don't see what would stop me from just doing this. Yeah, it cost me a bit of dip, but it's also all that we need, right? We're essentially done then. I think we need to core it, and that's it. Yeah, I can't possibly see how we're not just doing this. Okay, cool. We're a bit overextended. Why are we a bit Astrakhan? Alright, Astrakhan. It'll be fun though. This is not... no, I wanted to talk to you, Mr. Baumanis, for the peace deal. Yada yada yada, that is fine. Give me your stuff. Core it all. Kind of funny if we got our achievement before we ever fought the Ming here. No, I'm not into that. This fort is kind of holding. Oh, I don't have more cannons here even. We brought 20. What kind of level fort do you have there? Ginormous level? Yes, that's exactly what they have. Ginormous level. Ooh, more ideas. Very important. Grab them. I mean, the ideas are very good. It's just that it doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore. That might actually mean that we're finishing up this episode, which is cool. But it also means that I have to think about something new to do. And heck if I know what that would be. I think I own all the interesting things in Afghanistan. Yeah, taking more land here might do a little bit more for my trade stuffs, but honestly, I don't actually care. Dongle's bulk. What's a bulk again? Oh, you? How do you feel about a peace now, Afghanistan? Still no. You do have Ming on your side. Not that it matters, but you do have Ming on your side. Dongle's Rutog. Might be able to just end the war right here, right now. No. Would be kind of funny to get a steer trade out of Ming. But there's no money in Ming. Holy fudge, is there no money in Ming? I mean, sure, Beijing has some. But that's not really anything at all. How about we don't bother? Also, why do you not want peace yet? Because I don't have your capital? I mean, there's a reason, I suppose. What are you? Oh, you're those folks. Get over there. Scare those Afghani folks away. Oh! Revolutionary ideas in Belgrado. Now, this is going to increase average autonomy. Well, increase just autonomy in those places. So I don't think that does too much to my trade. But it might do a little bit. You folks, could you not? Don't I have a guy here? Giovanni Battista, Mr. Bonaparte. Please tell these folks that this is not what they're allowed to do. Town goes bulk in one shot. I mean, it's only that capital fort. It's a gouge place for gouge people, apparently. Sorry. Sorry if you are from bulk. Oh, this is not Landshut. I don't mean that you're a garbage person. Just these AI people here. How are we doing on that trade thing, mercantilism? Probably not gonna pope up to 45 again, so I'm just gonna promote to 100%. Use my dip that way. So we have a clean 100. That seems nice. Down goes Bukhara. I can go back onto bulk. You can go back to threaten these folks. The fort in row is actually stopping me quite effectively from moving here. Just somewhat surprising. Hello, Ming. Can I please go and beat up some minions? Minions. I'm such a funny person. You know, go north, meet some minions. And you're getting close to that Borgo, sure. Something Siege of Gore. I assume I won it. Yes. The reason that I wasn't sure is that I didn't know where Gore was. I mean, it's technically possible that I would have done something that loses me a siege. So these should be paper tigers. Yep. If it wasn't bad enough that they have how much of a shock damage modifier? It doesn't say here, does it? They have like a huge modifier. Is it 50% extra shock damage taken? Because they have no mandate? No, that's Holy Roman. Oh, they have some mandate actually. They only take 30% more damage, fire and shock. But they also have no morale. Get crunched, minions. 24 thou. Should consolidate. Get in there. Eat some more minions. I'm gonna keep saying that now. Now that I came up with this clever pun, I will never stop using it. Never. Probably forgotten by the next time we play against Ming. But I never stop. Ever. Damn them. Those poor uniforms. Where would the poor have uniforms anyway? Can I have a peace, please? I just don't want to be here anymore. Yes, you feel like it. Give me those war reps. It's not much. Oh, I maybe really should be looking into piecing out Afghanistan for steer trade. Which I should be able to do. Or just their trade power is fine, yes. Don't need their steering. Waiting for themselves, get out of my war. Police. Which actually cost me a lot of war score. But I should have put more money into my place here. It went down, but that's at least partially because I'm overextended. And overextension hurts my trade quite a bit, right? Trade power abroad. Well, we don't actually have a lot of abroad. Well, some, I suppose. If you're the dominant trade power in a node, you do not count as abroad anymore. Or that node doesn't count as abroad, I should say. Get some places back, get thee into some non-attrition place. And then, oh, alright, money boats. Money boats, get to work in Malacca, please. I want more of that good Malaccan juice there. I might also have trade fleets hiding. You know what? Swimming in dip, right? Why not? Ooh, grab a nutty admiral. Not for fighting, just for more trade. Out of interest, could I go and right click on Beijing? On Jiangsu. It's not Beijing actually. Wait, do they not own Beijing? They do not. The Shan do. So there's been some explosion, just not a big one. Interesting. Kind of rare. Sure. Nicolo. Get into like Chengdu or something. Again, the mattering is little. It's very small, the mattering. But might as well pass the time. Well, actually, I don't have any time anymore, and I want to finish this episode, so let's just not waste time anymore. Just get through this. Wait for our cores. Wait for those buildings to come in. Piece out the Jakandi. For just this will be fine. I don't care about going deeper into Ming. I just want to speed through things now. So deal with you. Come home. Don't actually go deep into Ming wherever I put you. I told somebody to go deep, right? Is it you? It's probably you. Go back to Lucknow and stay there. And stay there. Stay there. Hello. Thank you. Game. Alright, speed 5. Random. Ooh, Arakan Pegu. Oh, Bengal does not look so good anymore. Probably also doesn't feel so good. You and you and you. Meet up, join up, go make me money. Protect trade in one of these nodes. How about Malacca? We seem to have lost that trader again. Which might be partially because of my... Come on, I don't have time for this. Somebody. You. It not be said that people don't get promoted in my country. This tech's not going to do anything for me. So we're going to do a bunch of development in something stupid like Alktief. That makes fish though. This makes cloth and it's in the trade company. Not cloth, silk. Here. Oh, you might not be in the right... Nah, you're not in the right node. Oh well. Anyway. Great Doge. Oh, I'm no longer at full power projection. How very sad. Does that do anything to trade? Global trade power, it does. So I should go ahead and insult somebody at the end. Just so we can be better. This probably doesn't matter. Liberty Desire, Forced March, Naval Engagement, sure, give it to me. We're a trading nation. Give me that naval engagement. Come in, Manipur. Gain 40 prestige because we finally finished the Suez Canal. I mean, I like that we finished the Suez Canal. There it is. We can finally move our fleet from the Mediterranean to India, if we want to. Mass of India, there we go. 1745 ducats. Okay, let's do the last little adjustments and then end this. I mean, achievement is done. We got Mass of India following all the rules. We did a bit of fudging on the soft rule of island hopping. Early on, it was actually important. We did a bunch of expansion around the Mediterranean in enclaves, but we did connect everything up. Yes, we don't have any unconnected land. So that's nice. And then I screwed up twice with provinces in India that I shouldn't have been taking with the island hopping rule. But again, it was one, a soft rule, and B, it didn't really matter for the course of the game. So I'm not too unhappy about it. Could have been nicer, of course, but not a big problem. It's confidence at the Commonwealth here. Honestly, this might be a waste and all, because I could state stuff that I have cores on, but I'm just going to add everything here to trade companies. Everything. Just to see how much money we can quickly squeeze out of people. And then maybe I can do something cool by moving a trade fleet through the Suez Canal, like into Hormuz. It's a lot of money in Hormuz. Let's grab my Genoan trade fleet. My income is almost certainly going to go down from this, but the trade power we have will go up, hopefully. Or the trade value. Let's grab you. Let's also grab the Mediterranean combat fleet. I mean, that gonna have some use out of that. Thing, which I know I was talking about. This was Ghana, right. So I think Hormuz is one of the better places to do this, sure. The reason I added my combat fleet is that my flagship, which is in that fleet, does actually give 1 trade power for every ship in the fleet. So even non-trade boats give me some trade power there. I'm just going to grab this head of time tech. What gives? Alright. Goods produced modifier. Commonwealth no longer valid rival. Out-rivaled you. That's also very fitting. So, how are we looking on that trade? Whoa. Yeah, I'll take the base production. I'll keep my guy. Why not re-elect the guy that... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. But we're at 40 minutes. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Unless I have some last minute thing I can do. Can't think of any. There's probably a tiny bit of trade company investment left now that we have more stuff. Well, maybe not actually. Oh, there's a harm. No, there's stuff. Oh, right, because we made these trade companies. Right. That might actually help a decent amount because we're also adding local goods produced to all these places. And then money's going to get multiplied on the way over to Genoa. I'm going to wait for this to come in. But then we're going to put a cut in here. Any other instant buttons I can press. I don't want things that take time. Oh, we actually made it to decent enough point where we can state things. Nepal. Why can I state Nepal? That says to me that the Lhasa node is not a trade company yet. And that means we can do more investment, which probably doesn't do tons, but you know, it's just not skim on these things. No, I cannot. Oh, must have had already had like 1 province in there. Fine. What's the one thing I can state then? Something. Oh, Venetia. Sure, Venice. Here you go. Oh, I can't even call all this stuff because I spent all my admin. It's fine. Anatomical theater. Sure, let's buy innovativeness because we can. Now, how are we looking on that money? 2,000 ducks. There we go. All right. Now we're done. Bisa did ask me to look at our final development, so let's have a quick look at that, if I can remember what screen that's on. Economy. Here we go. We're sitting at 6,149 development. We have a total income of 4,145 ducats, out of which 2,500 ducats are from trade, which is, I was about to say surprising, because we made it so that over 2,000 ducats are here, but we did reduce our trade power by quite a lot, removing our fleet. So we're not actually making as much money out of this. We made other people very rich too with this. But that's alright. That is quite alright. We're still filthy, filthy rich. Could have certainly spent our money even more efficiently on some stuff, but that wasn't necessarily. All our trade companies but one give us the extra merchant. I could have pressed these for a tiny bit more money, I suppose. And the Transoceanian one is just sort of an extra company. That is quite fine, I think. Anything else? We're not Defender of the Faith. And we can't be. I think because the Spaniards just became it. Not because we're not. Oh, we might not be prestigious enough right now. Will we just having spent 10 prestige? That might also be it. Anything else interesting? We completed all this. We never did get up to our full absolutism, I don't think, anymore. No. Once we got the extra max absolutism, we didn't really do much anymore to actually gain absolutism. It's really the main time to get absolutism is in the Age of Absolutism. Afterwards, it's harder. You can still do it, of course, and we could probably go ahead and do some... No autonomy to reduce. But if we had autonomy, we could go ahead and reduce it. If we had rebels, which we actually might, we could reduce the... No? Never mind. Our country is just fine. Oh, I have a free merchant. Again, it's... Whatever. We got over 2,000, we got our achievement, we did the whole thing. I'm quite happy to have done it. I'm also quite happy to be done, to be quite frank. Thank you so much for sticking around with this. If you did, if you're watching this, you kind of did. That's pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure what my next thing is going to be yet. I'm not done playing EU4, but I might take a small break until I have a cool idea as to what else to do. Well, somebody gives me a cool idea in the comment section, of course. I might be playing other grand strategy games or strategy games. I might also be dipping a bit into some roguelike deck builders for a spell or something. Peter suggested Return of the Opera Din in the comments, which I'm somewhat tempted by. I'm not sure if it's at all fitting for the other viewers of this channel, but hey, if it's fun, that's most of what counts, I think. Do let me know in the comments if you have any ideas of what you want me to do. Let me know how you like this campaign. And again, thank you so much for watching and sticking around. It's been a lot of episodes. What's this, 120? We might have hit an exact 120 here, which, that's a lot. That is a lot. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.